New Party 1019. The New Party 1019. New York's #1 for throwbacks.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Outside the Booth, where we talk to DJs about their life and experiences. I go by the name of DJ Commish alongside the one and only BX.
Hey now.
We got to give a shout out to Mr. 212, who will be back very, very soon.
Yes.
DJ Knuckles. Shout out to our guy Rick on the boards today, rocking with us. He's here most of the time.
All the
time, right? Thanks for watching us on YouTube and Twitch. Thanks for listening to us on Party 1019 FM. Thanks for listening to us on Commish Radio and watching us on Fly TV. Definitely shout out to Fly TV and the whole crew over there.
Yes.
All right. Thanks for listening to us wherever you get your podcasts. Make sure you follow us as we're trying to get to that 1,000 mark on YouTube.
Y'all.
So
like
we need
us,
that.
follow us.
Yes. Subscribe to us, review us, give us 5 stars. If you tend to give us 4 stars, I tend to think that you are
just hating.
Show
us some love.
Absolutely.
Show us some love. What's up, y'all?
What's going on?
What's up, Commish?
I'm it's been a long day for me, so I'm, trying to get my.
That's working.
I'm trying to get myself together.
You've been spinning since 9 a.m. this morning.
I did. I did an early event, which was very interesting. It was it wasn't a party. It was oddly enough, it was something great for the community. It was a ribbon cutting for a new apartment building.
Oh, that's dope.
That was put together by a group. Shout out to Impact Brooklyn. It's been a group that's been put together in Brooklyn who are building apartment buildings for low income housing.
That's dope.
And
we need
people,
more like that.
Yeah, getting people on their feet in certain neighborhoods, and I got a chance to speak with government officials and meet them today. And
was Zoran Mondami there? Was he there?
No.
Because he pops up anywhere.
He
low income. Because he says he can make New York affordable again. So
yeah. So
let's see, Mondani.
That event that I did today was I guess part of what his agenda would be.
That would be dope if he can do it. Because it looks like he's winning so far. If he can do it, then I hope the powers that be don't block him and allow him to make New York affordable for the middle class and the lower class.
I mean,
if they do.
I mean, what I saw today was like hope. So I shout out to them. Shout out to all the people involved in that, and it was an honor. It was a long commute, but it was an honor to be there and actually play and give these guys some music and making sure that they feel good. So it was dope.
That was dope. But you and Knuckles, now we always interviewing other people up here, but you and Knuckles are always busy. So you gotta let people know. We always telling everybody where to follow our guest DJs. What's your schedule at? Where can they follow you?
Well. Okay.
Where are you playing?
So on Fridays I'm usually in Harlem at a spot called Boulevard Bistro, which is if anybody follows Boulevard Bistro on TikTok and Instagram, it's a pretty hot spot.
Very hot.
So I do the after work from 4 to 8 on Fridays. Mm-hmm. That is my only residency right now. Mm-hmm. But this week I will be in Las Vegas. We're heading to Las Vegas for the weekend, and I will be playing my first reggae set ever in Las Vegas, which is interesting to me. Like, I didn't even know there was a market for that, but I am playing in Las Vegas of all places. So I'm going to be playing some reggae in Las Vegas at the House of Blues.
Are you linking up with Mel Star? Because Mel got He's not there.
Yeah, I don't think he's there.
Mel, we need you back up here. Yeah. We got to catch up with Mel.
Mel's been on the road. I saw him recently, but and I spoke to him like last week, but I don't think he's in Vegas this weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but let me tell you guys, we put up a clip with you guys when we had that show with Mel Star. Knuckles was telling that story. Shout out to everybody that liked that clip, shared that clip, and understands that somebody's always watching, because we got so much love on that clip.
Yeah.
From those promoters that said they would never hire Mel Star and Knuckles again.
Yeah.
I really wonder what they're thinking.
What about that clip?
Never hiring. Look where they are now in their careers.
I mean,
do you regret it and just quietly regret it to yourself, or do you be like, you know what? So what? Like,
you know,
I wonder where those DJs are. Those DJs are fire.
I mean, it's. I'm sure. There's plenty of promoters who said the same thing about me, right? Like they would never hire me or whatever. But you know, I'm still here.
Yeah, well, DJs, y'all got a busy life, and for our guests, are we going to talk about our guests so we can just start? We can let people know who he is before he gets here. He's huge.
I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna say that you probably didn't know. I it was one of those things where we go back 20 years. I basically watched his
career bloom.
Yeah, I don't want to get too much out of. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag because he's got a story to tell.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to him telling that story in his own words because there are certain things within his career and certain decisions that were made that I always wanted to ask why or how did you get to that?
Okay.
So
I know I'm excited.
I
I was intrigued learning about him today, so I'm excited to meet him in person. But I was even more excited to read about him. Like, oh shoot, this is who I'm about to meet. Like his experience and his blessings go a very long way.
I will say this about him.
What's that?
Out of all the accomplishments, when you meet him in a few minutes, you're gonna probably come out of this interview like he really did all of that because he's a super cool dude. Like you would think he's almost unassuming.
He looks young too. Super young. So y'all stay tuned for our next guest. This is gonna be very exciting. But I want to also give a shout out to every one of our DJ friends, family members that have been up here on the show. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Like the DJ community has been holding us down so crazy as of recently. And I just have to say thank you. Thank you to DJ Big Lou. Thank you to S1. Thank you to Fly Tie, Michigan, Legend.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, the list goes on and on.
Yeah.
Who else can I think of the top? DJ Will, thank you. Thank you to all of the DJs that have come through here.
I saw
M.O.S.
Big Ray a month ago too. Like I was
saw
like,
Big Ray?
Yeah,
I haven't seen Big Ray since he came on it. But shout out to Big Ray. Prince hit me up earlier today. Just thank you because you guys took a vision that we had on getting inside and sitting down with our DJs and getting in their brain and learning their journeys. Y'all have made it possible for us to share you with the world. And I really, really appreciate that because I'm a fan.
What's really dope to me is that, you know, a lot of these guys I practically grew up in this game with, right? So, you know, we were like, you know, there's the legends, right? There's the you know, the ones that you always hear about, the Capris.
Chubby Chub.
And even Chubb, right? Like Chubb, I knew about Chubb for a long time, but I didn't think Chubb got the accolades he should have gotten.
Man, he deserved those and more.
And
like everybody does, though. It's like all of the DJs that have been up here are so dope. And I'm gonna talk to you outside on what I'm thinking. Like the next level for outside the booth is gonna be crazy, and it's gonna be crazy.
I mean, we're only season 2, but we're you know,
this is great.
Some
people don't make it this far.
No.
Some the stats say that people don't make it this far. So I appreciate you guys for keeping us going. Shout out to our sponsors. You got us a sponsor.
I did.
Yeah. Did you tell what's his name?
I didn't know if it was confirmed.
Oh, okay. So I'm not going to say it yet.
Sure.
I'm not going to say it yet. But that was a big sponsor.
Yeah.
Shout out to our sponsor.
Yeah.
God, I want you supposed to confirm that. I'll confirm it.
Listen, I've been running. You've
been ripping and you've been running. But I just gotta say, man, you DJs, shout out to all of y'all. Thank you. Yeah, and I just saw S1 when I went to the Charlie Wilson concert. Babyface, Elder Barge, Casey, they killed that show. And when I tell you S1, he sings like he's the 5th member of Jodeci.
That's funny.
I got some video of you, S1, having such a great time over there. It was so fun to watch my bro down there. He's over there. He killed it though.
I'm gonna tell you this. Like I don't think I've ever DJ'd
a concert
like that. Like I've done stuff for I've done a couple. Like I did a show for Earn Your Leisure at the Apollo. But you know they're speaking, and they did have Jim Jones perform at the end. But by that time Jim Jones got on stage, I didn't have to go on after that. So I don't think it's the same as doing a concert.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've never. Shout out to the people who have to do concerts, like Melstar does concerts,
Yeah.
S1 does concerts,
Yeah.
Big Lou does concerts,
Legend does concerts.
Legend does concerts.
Knuckles does concerts.
They all do that. Like
Yeah,
that's a different type of skill.
Yeah.
So I got to give them a huge props
Tens
for that.
of thousands of people entertained at the same time. Tens of thousands.
Yeah, it's a different type of skill. Chubby Chub was also another one. Like
It's crazy.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
crazy. You know who's on my wish list?
Cool.
DJ Jazzy Jeff. I would love for him to come up here and be a guest.
Oh,
He's
okay.
on my bucket list and my wish list of DJs. I reached out to Brian Michael Cox and I asked him to be a guest on the show because he is the mastermind behind so much music that we love and listen to out here. I would love to get him up here too.
I got a couple of opportunities. I had a few opportunities to do a couple of sets with him.
Really?
They were all in LA, but really cool dude. Really cool dude. Yeah.
Those
He
are
knows some music.
Two of my bucket lists that I could think of off the top of my head. But we about to take a break. We're gonna come back. We're gonna chop it up with y'all, and then I want to know who some of your favorite guests that we had on the show so far. Like my favorite shows is fluctuating because I don't know who's my favorite show because they all been so good.
I mean,
I don't have a top five. It's like they all been great, and I'm always learning something. So, you know what? We're gonna keep this party going.
Now I'm thinking. That got me thinking.
It's your girl BX. Mr. 212 is not here today, but I got my boy DJ Commission. We be right back. Be back outside the booth.
The new party 1019. The new party 1019. The new party 1019. New York's #1 for throwbacks.
Come this way.
All right, we're back.
Yes.
Outside the booth, I'm looking at these questions and comments. Shout out to Sir Steven who's checking in with us on Twitch.
What up, Sir Steven?
And for everybody who's tuning in on YouTube as well. And I posted a question earlier today on Instagram, and I actually forgot the question now.
You said, what would you ask your DJ? If you ran into him, what question would you ask your DJ if you seen him outside on the street?
And Big Lou had a response. He said,
Yeah.
do you have a goal/DJ to-do list? I'm going to say for me right now, I'm going to say I probably don't have a to-do list because I crossed a lot of it off.
I got mine off.
What's that?
Up on the stage. Usher. Up on the stage. Allison Hines. Up on the stage. Everywhere I go, if I can get up on the stage, that's my bucket list. I'm cool with it.
To get up on the stage.
Get up on the stage because I can't sing. I can't rap. I don't DJ.
Oh, so you admit that you can't sing?
I never said I could sing.
Oh, okay.
And let me tell you something. If you want me to sound
you try
like,
though.
If you want me to sound like Macy Gray, I got you.
Oh my God.
If you want me to sound like Macy Gray, I got Macy Gray down pat. I got T-Bars down pat because they can't really sing.
Okay.
They just I mess around and I choke. That's Macy. And then get it up. If you ready for a real good time.
Okay.
She can't sing. She just talking. That's it.
That's a Prince song too.
Yeah, what up? And see, but you know, she can't sing. I can't sing. But if I get up on that stage, I'm up.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
But my talent is getting to know people and entertaining you guys, speaking to the people, interacting with the people. You know, that's what I like to do.
Okay.
That's what I like to do. I'm a mastermind. I am a creative. I can visualize something and then make it happen.
Okay.
That's what I can do. But if you want me to sing, if it ain't karaoke, I wouldn't do it.
Listen, you can't catch me with no karaoke. That's not what I do.
Listen, I wish I could ask. Is Sir Steven still online? He's still watching? Sir Steven, if you can you tell me when we have the guests up here, do you actually, or anybody that's watching, do you guys actually follow the DJs after that and then go to the parties? That's what I would like to know. Like, after you see a clip of our DJs, or like the clip I put up of Knuckles and Mel Star, the clip I put up of Fly Guy killing the party, when you guys see that, do y'all go to see them in person? Like, when you're posting the parties at Boulevard and you're killing it and everybody's dancing and singing, do y'all go? If you haven't been there before, do you guys make a reservation or go to these parties, or make it your business to go to our DJs? Because these are, if they're not, they will be one of your favorite DJs. That's why we bring the DJs outside the booth to sit down with us, so that you could get to learn who they are, what kind of music they spin, and then they come there and they rock out. Like, first Saturday's DJ Big Lou. I'm going to 95 South on the first Saturday this year so that I could see him rock out. It's like they tell us where they're going to be. I follow the DJs. That's
a good question. Like, okay, so for me, out of my own personal experiences, when I started putting my live stream on TikTok, per se, from Boulevard, some of them went viral, and then people just was watching it and was like, oh, they happened to be in Harlem or nearby, and they just pulled up to the joint.
And to get in there is crazy.
Yeah.
The wait I was there is 2-hour wait.
But it's interesting to see. It's interesting if people watch this show and then start following the DJs or whatever. That's a good question. Like, that's a nice research question, and I would love to know the answer to that.
Do you follow the DJs after you see them here? And to our DJs, like, how many of the DJs that we had here that you know and you seen them, or they made you, inspired you to want to be a DJ? Has anyone that's been up here ever made you want to be the DJ that you are today? Like, what are your inspirations?
Interesting.
Have you watched it? Because we have a lot of DJs that follow the show.
Yeah.
So do you guys really follow the DJ? I would like to know those things.
That's a good question too. I know I'm starting to get, this is how we know that we're having some sort of impact. I'm starting to get text messages and calls about people who want to be on the show.
Right.
So that's pretty dope.
That's awesome.
That to me, that says that, people are watching and tuning in and
like we always say, we never know who's watching.
You never know who's watching.
You never know who's watching.
Absolutely.
I love that. Like, not knowing who's watching. And then, you weren't with us when me and Knuckles went out to DJ Fly Tie's Lincoln Center. Is that Lincoln Center?
Yes, when he performed at Lincoln Center.
When he performed at Lincoln Center.
Yeah.
So a couple came over to us like, yo, I love y'all show. So
really?
Yeah. So
okay.
me and Knuckles was like, oh, shoot, thank you.
Right.
So they were watching and they liked us. So thank you, guys. Keep coming up to us. Keep showing us love.
I don't get people to come up to me to say that. I get text messages, but not people.
People came.
In person.
They walked up to us outside the party. That was dope. It was a dope feeling.
That means that I'm not outside then.
You guys come outside. But I told you we all got to go out together. But when we were at Cortona Park at the finale,
that was fun.
That was fun. That was crazy.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Crazy. Yeah. All those DJs. So let me tell everybody real quick. So Kamish was up on the stage, VIP. They wouldn't let me up there. That's fine. It's okay. I had front row, though. But
we're supposed to be spread out anyway.
Yeah, whatever. They left Rick. They left me. Him and Knuckles left me. So Kamish is on the stage. Knuckles is over here with a whole conglomerate of other DJs. And I'm just sitting there by myself in my chair like, what?
You had a chair. We didn't have nothing.
Y'all didn't tell me y'all needed chairs. But y'all left me. They straight left me, Rick.
I mean, we ain't
y'all
leave
left
you.
me.
We ain't leave you. I was already on the stage. I was the first one there. I was there early.
And then when I walk up to Mel Star, he didn't even know who I was because I had my shades on. So I walk over to him, I'm standing there, and he looking at me like, I know this chick ain't about to start flirting. And I'm sitting there because he did not look like he was in the mood. Then he's like, oh, X. Oh, he said, I thought it was somebody else.
It was 100 degrees in that day, too.
It was 1,000,000 degrees outside. That was a great time.
Yeah.
Kid Capri killed it. Oh, what's the DJ Scram said he wants to come up here.
Scram Jones?
Yes.
Okay.
He said, and he's actually in this building.
Yeah. Shout out to
too.
Scram
So
Jones.
yeah, I wanna get him up here. We got to set that up.
Well, we gotta make that happen.
Yeah, we got to make that happen.
He's got.
He
Listen,
killed it.
he got a story to tell too. Like he's, you know, he does get the accolades he deserves, but there's more to him than people think.
Really?
Yeah.
He was so cool.
Super cool though,
and approachable.
Absolutely.
So approachable.
Absolutely.
He was approachable.
Absolutely.
They wouldn't let me near DJ Tech.
I didn't meet him either. I didn't meet him that day.
They didn't let me
I
near
didn't meet him
Tech.
either.
I was ready to say,
I
Tech,
feel
what are
like-
we doing?
yeah.
They didn't let me near. Yo, his security would not
Did he have
let
security?
Me. It looked like they ain't let me near him. It had to be.
I
He's
met him
taller
in
than his
passing,
security.
but I didn't have a chance to
They
really
did
talk
not
to
let
him.
me. They did. They had him in the circle. They had him blocked. So Tech, your security is A1.
That's
Because
hilarious. That's hilarious.
They would not let me near him at all.
Yeah, he rocked it though. He rocked
He
it.
killed it.
Yeah, he rocked it.
When he started doing the Jeffersons,
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
was singing
Yeah.
the Jeffersons theme
Yeah.
song. See,
Yeah.
these Generation Z, they don't know about the Jeffersons and all that.
I
They
mean-
don't know about it. They don't know about it. Kid Capri killed it. Mel
Capri.
Star killed it. When he did that, when he closed out with the set with the spelling that M-E-L-L,
Oh yeah.
that was crazy.
I mean, that's what he does.
I didn't even know. That's a song.
Yeah,
Is
it's a
that
song.
I had no idea. That was my first time. I learned so much being outside. I love being outside. We outside.
I mean, they do their thing, you know. You missed the joint a couple of weeks after that. Like, shout out to T-Rock. It was his birthday.
At Central Park?
No, it was at Riverbank State Park.
Okay.
And it was Mel, Knuckles. Knuckles did the sound for it. Mel, Knuckles, Danny D,
Ugh, I need Danny
and a
D
few
up
other
here.
people. Yeah,
Danny
We'll
D's
get him up
story
here.
is crazy.
Yeah, we'll get him up there
I
too.
love Danny D.
Yeah.
I love Danny D.
Yeah.
He's like a
He's-
gentle
he-
giant.
Yeah, he's on the radar. He's on the radar. He knows.
He's a gentle giant. I love Danny D. Always smiling, always happy.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
That didn't tell me about
Big Lou
that
was
part.
there too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he was there too. It was a bunch. It was a bunch of people.
So let me tell you, after Big Lou left here, I met him and S1 at S1's birthday party. It was an all-white affair.
I missed that this year.
That
I
party,
DJ'd the one last year that he had, but I missed this year.
S1's birthday party, and Big Lou and S1, the only two to touch the set. Crazy. And for the birthday boy to get on his birthday was bananas.
He does that every year though.
Bananas.
Yeah, he
He
does
had
every
that
year.
spot rocking. Where were we? Scales? That's the name of it in Brooklyn?
Yeah, I've never been.
Nice.
Never been.
I love it. I loved it. It was a great time.
Yeah.
Great time. Great time.
Okay. I haven't been. The crazy thing was that today was my first time in Brooklyn for the entire season. I missed the whole summer.
Really?
I did not go to Brooklyn at
That's
all.
crazy.
I did not get booked for Brooklyn. I did not go to Brooklyn. It's the weirdest
Yes, you
summer
did,
ever.
because you did Harry. You did Hard Hitting Harry. Oh, yeah, shout out to Hard Hitting Harry.
That wasn't this summer.
That wasn't this summer? That wasn't the spring?
That was in the spring.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shout out to Hard Hitting Harry. I ain't seen him since he been up here.
Yeah.
Got to shout him out.
It's another one. Another
Yeah.
great dude.
Yeah.
Great dude. Yeah, but I didn't. That was in the spring. I didn't go out there this summer. I didn't get booked or anything like that.
Oh, no, we gotta
That was
fix
wild.
That. We
Like-
gotta fix that.
Yeah,
We
but
gotta
I'll be
fix that.
back in Brooklyn for the Creole Food Fest, the end of this month. So that'll be 2 times in Brooklyn this month.
Let me tell you, we gotta get Caprice up here. Fabrice, what's his name?
Fabrice.
Fabrice. We gotta get Fabrice up here, cause that food. I'm a greedy girl, so I love food, but the food at the Creole Food Fest is so fire, and the work and the production that goes into that
Yeah,
event
shout out to them.
is insane. So shout out to Fabrice and everybody. Our very own DJ Kamish does the music there.
Yep.
And it's fire.
Shout out to Magic Kinney too. He's also the DJ for that, and the tickets are on sale for that now.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually go to my you can either go follow Creole Food Fest on Instagram, or you can go to my Instagram page or any one of my pages, whether it be on YouTube or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a link in the bio where you can get tickets to that particular event.
Mm-hmm.
that event's going to be held underneath the Brooklyn Bridge this year. It's the first time. It's the 7th annual Creole Food Fest in New York, but it's the first time we're going to be in Brooklyn. So I'm excited about that.
Oh, nice.
That should be fun.
Nice.
That should be fun. Time Out New York is a big part of it this year, too.
Okay.
It's going to be a big deal. It's going to be a big deal. But to be underneath the Brooklyn Bridge is pretty dope.
I'm going there just a little bit hungry. I'm not going there starving because it's a tease. It is a tease because they give you these small plates.
I mean, it's
with all this
it's,
good
it's,
food.
It's a festival.
Yeah,
they're not supposed to give you.
Again, I'm a greedy girl.
Yeah.
So shout out to Creole Food Fest and all of the great food and all of the great restaurants, all Caribbean flavors, every type of restaurant from the Caribbean is there. And
So there's a bunch of great chefs.
Yes.
The chefs are from all over.
yes,
Like, so what was great about the Creole Food Fest to me was that when you think of Creole, you think of New Orleans and you think of Haiti. To me,
yeah,
you don't think of the Carolinas, you don't think of Panama, you don't think of Montreal, you don't think of Martinique, but they're all there. Like it's all there.
Yeah.
And everybody's got a story to tell, and I love it. It's always it's an educational thing for me. I
it's a
love it.
fulfilling event.
Yeah.
And I mean stomach wise. I'm always full when I go to the Creole Food Fest. I love it. I can't say nothing else other than I love it. The fat girl inside me, she just likes to come out and just sit down. It's like some people need to push away from the table. I actually pull up. I come with about a plate or 2 or 3.
I'll be lucky to get
And
food.
then,
I'll be
well,
lucky to get food.
Listen.
I'm gonna try this year.
What you do is you let 2 or 3 songs play from the playlist and you work your way aroround to the tables.
Ain't
this
nobody
time.
got no playlist. I'm playing for real.
I know, but I'm just saying when it comes time, get a food break. Get a food break. Listen.
Well, when Magic Kenny get on, I'm gonna try to
Listen,
the
food is amazing. So it's a lot of stuff going on out here in the city. Definitely on Mondays. Y'all make sure if y'all in New York, go to Martini Mondays with DJ Knuckles and Will Tracks. They are tearing it down. Where is it
Shout out
at?
to Kool-Aid. It's at
Kool-Aid.
It's at Row House in Harlem.
Row House. And get there early because there's absolutely no parking. If you double park, park at your own risk.
I mean, that's Harlem. That's that's what Harlem
Nope.
does.
Knuckles put up an entire post telling everyone stop double parking because the place is sold out. It becomes a zoo.
Yeah.
So if you're going to get there, Knuckles says get there early.
I mean,
Get there early.
Take an Uber, take a train.
I
Train's a
live
block
far.
away.
I
Uber.
gotta drive. I live too far.
You know what I mean?
I live too far.
I
But
get
you
it.
know what? We're gonna take a break. By the time we get back, our guest is gonna be here. It's your girl BX DJ Commish, Mr. 212. We gonna see you soon.
The new Party 1019. The new Party 1019. The new Party 1019. New York's #1 for throwbacks.
All right, we're back
Yes.
outside the booth, and our guest is here. He had a Uber ride from hell.
Hell, the worst.
It was that bad?
Yo, it started. As soon as I got the ride, the guy just turned around and gave me a pound. He's like, "Yo, what's up, man?" I was like, "Oh no, this is not how Uber ride's supposed to start." He's like, "Yo, let me let's do this off the books because they don't really pay me that well." Blah blah blah. I was like, "Oh, brother, come on, man."
No.
I ended up on the Major Deegan, ended up in Long Island, Brooklyn, and we went through Queens to get here. I was like,
Why didn't you go through the Midtown Tunnel and just jump on the FD?
He ended up making a wrong turn. So he didn't even go towards Harlem. He went towards Brooklyn, Long Island, and then literally went through Queens. And I was just like, oh my God, where are we going? And then we ended up going through the tunnel anyway, and then ended up back on the FDR. I was like, bro, you're
That's
still
crazy.
trying to charge me full price. I was like, you bugging?
Yeah, wilding.
Inconvenience.
Oh
Yeah.
my Lord.
You do like Ike Turner. I'm docking your pay.
I'm
Right,
about to die. Yeah.
right.
Exactly.
Please welcome our guest, who
Yes.
no thanks to the Uber driver.
Yeah, Mr. Uber driver.
For 2 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
2 hours.
2 hours.
Uber, you want to make it up to us? You're going to have to be
For
a
real.
sponsor.
Well, he took it off the books.
It was actually Lyft.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Lyft?
It was
Oh,
Lyft,
okay,
yeah.
Lyft.
So,
Yeah.
please welcome the one and only DJ M.O.S. is here.
Thank you.
M.O.S., man. First of all, I'm glad you're here. We're gonna have to do this again, obviously.
Yes, we'll have to do this again, definitely.
But man, we go back a long time. BX is meeting you for the first time.
Yes.
Yeah. Pleasure to meet you.
And I was like, You never heard of him before?
He said, "Where were you?" I said, "I don't know. I guess Roseland." I said, "I didn't get to go to the parties that he's at." I said, "I don't get to go to the parties he was at back in the day."
He said Roseland. Wow.
Right, she said Roseland.
That used to be my stomping ground.
Yeah, Roseland was.
It was always.
I couldn't get into Roseland. I couldn't get
word?
into. Nah, I couldn't get into Roseland.
It was
I've been
Roseland
Roseland a
was
couple times.
man.
Yeah, I couldn't get
But
in there.
your resume is phenomenal. Like I was
Appreciate
sitting here so intrigued. Everything that you've done, how and when?
There's a lot to it. So
Yeah.
like we don't have a lot of time, but I do want to start with first of all, the first thing that we always start with is how did you get your name?
It's my initials, Masood Obana Semple. So Masood means fortunate, and Obana means in the image of my father in Swahili.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
I
Nice.
And
like
Semple's
that.
just my last name. So,
Right.
yeah. I think it's
I
Celtic,
like that.
Celtic or something. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I
What
got
made
that.
you decide?
You know what? I was shot to Sus One. Sus One. I grew up with Sus One in White Plains, in Westchester. And so when I came back from college, he was DJing at I think it was what's the place called in New Rochelle, Club Hollywood.
Hollywood.
DJing at Club Hollywood.
Okay.
I was on a date with some girl going at at Hawthorne Theater back in the day. I mean, shout to Hawthorne, it doesn't exist anymore. But anyway, I saw Sus there, and I told him I was trying to get back in DJing. So he told me to come by his crib. So I went by the crib, and then we ended up going to Club Hollywood. Ended up opening up for him. So from that point, I was doing that for a while, and then he said, "Yo, you got to come up with like a DJ name." You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I don't know, M.O.S. That's my initials, and that's
it?
It just stuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
That's
stuck,
awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I used to do graffiti back in the day, so like M.O.K. used to be one of my tags.
Okay.
So
okay.
it's kind of close to that.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
That's
okay.
up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So M.O.S. So wait a minute. How long have you known Sus?
I've known Sus since I was 14.
Wow.
14. Yeah. Yeah, I remember we also this dude Tony Lopez. We ended up going to Sus's crib to borrow records because I was throwing a house party at my house. And he had to borrow some records, so we went over to Sus's crib. And Sus was like the big, in high school he was the guy with all the records and like part of all the record pools. Like he was like the big DJ in our area. You know what I'm saying? So
How did you guys formulate your group?
the Ransom Reps.
The Ransom
Wow,
Reps.
you took it back.
Yeah.
Me and my wife were talking about that the other day. He was a ransom rep for a while. Yeah, he had he had this thing, ransom management, where it was kind of like a thing that he was started. Kind of like how Flex had the Big Dog Pit Bulls.
Yeah.
So he was always shouting that out on his mixtapes. So like when I came along and I started spinning with him, we decided, he was like, "Yo, we should just start a DJ team." So we ended up naming it the Ransom Reps. It was like me, Sus, Mary Mac, eventually my wife, DJ Kiss, DJ Somatic. I think that was it.
L.
Oh, DJ L. Yeah, DJ L. Yeah. Shout out to DJ L.
Yeah, shout out to him. I
He's
haven't
like
seen him.
international house DJ now.
Yeah,
man.
is he?
Oh my God, you don't follow him?
I haven't. I saw he did some acting. I saw some of the
he
shows that he was doing.
He was on Law and Order for a minute.
Yep.
He did a couple of shows like that, and then now he's like DJing in like Ibiza and like
Get
all
outta
over the
here.
world. Yeah.
That's dope.
Putting out records. He's got like a bunch of like
He got records out.
he got a bunch of house records out.
I did not know
That's
that.
awesome.
Shout out to DJ L.
Wow. shout
That's
out to him.
awesome.
He goes by his full name. Lord.
Yeah.
I can't pronounce it, but
I can't pronounce it either. But
Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. Yeah.
So I have the question for you. How did you meet your wife? And you said she was a part of your crew.
So after I was opening for Sus, I was interning at Elektra Records, and that's where I met like Mark Ronson. He was one of the guys on the label. So his first album, we were promoting it. So I was an intern. I was a rap promotions intern. So I used to have to go to all the parties with all the records. So I'd go to Mark's parties, and I started going to a lot of the parties downtown, and I just saw the difference between the parties I was DJing in New Rochelle and the parties that were happening in the city. You see all the celebs and like people were playing like. They're playing the new hip hop, but also playing like Shaka Khan and Michael, and like playing like all the pop shit, like the Britney and the Justin Timberlake records. So it's like, it was more of like what I would just listen to in general, since I listen to everything. So I was like, you know what? I want to DJ these type of parties. Like I love doing like the 18 to party, 21 to drink joints, but like I was like, this is more freedom. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So I started telling Sus, like, yo, we gotta come downtown. So that's where we met like Derek Corley and like started doing parties down there. But anyway, so I kind of branched off and started doing my own thing downtown. Like DJing for like Voodoo Ray at Luan. That was like my first residency.
Wow. Shout out to Voodoo Ray.
Voodoo
Rest
Ray,
in peace.
man. Yeah, he's the
That's
first
my
guy to put
man.
me on. But anyway, I was kind of.
I did not know that.
Yeah, Voodoo Ray gave me my first residency. And then I just started doing a lot of Voodoo Ray's parties, and that's how I met like Beverly Bond and Rich Medina and all these different people. So anyway, so like I'm DJing downtown, and like I remember like I was doing Air Lounge. Peter Paul put me on to that one.
Yep.
So that was my first big residency at a major club. So I was doing Air Lounge, and there's this place PM that I could never get into.
Yeah, none of us could get into
Right.
PM.
So like DJ. So I used to like hang out with DJ Reach a lot. I would go to a lot of his parties.
Shout out to him.
Alex and Jed.
Yep.
Shout out to Reach. So anyway, like I used to always ask Reach, "Let me open for you. Let me open for you." And he'd be like, "Nah, it's all good. Like just come by, hang out, blah blah blah." Right. You know, I'm just being like the annoying little brother. Like, yo, I want to DJ. Like, so I remember one Friday night, like. I wasn't spinning, and like his partner Alex and Jed called me up. We're like, "Yo, Reach is sick. Can you come and fill in for him at PM?" Like think about it. Like I'm probably the last person on the list they're gonna call. Like, I'm the only person that's off on a Friday night in New York City during this time.
Right.
So I'm like, "Fuck yes, yeah, of course I'm coming." So I took my records with me. I think I had Serato at the time, so I had just got Serato, but I still brought my records. Went to PM. And like you know that moment, like you know that time, like you've always wanted something and you've been preparing your whole life for that. Like I was prepared. I was overly prepared for that moment. Like I was like, I would go to clubs like this and think like, this is what I would play. This is what I would do. This is what I would do. So I finally got the chance, and like I don't know what the hell I did, but like at the end of the night, they were like, "Yo, dude, I don't know what else is going on. This is your night now."
Wow.
Like, the manager, the owner, they were like, "Yo, we need you here every Friday."
You went crazy.
Let me pause you for a second. And this is something about M.O.S. that I love, right? M.O.S. just said that he bought his records and his Serato.
Yeah.
He did both.
This is a man that was overly prepared.
Yeah, overly
like
prepared, yeah.
when you see. So we used to do Justin's, right? Mm-hmm. We used to do Justin's, and before Justin's, I think you had 9.5.
9.5, yeah.
So Sus One and M.O.S. on Tuesdays. I would do Monday Night Football. They would do NBA Tuesdays, right? Before Serato came out, everybody was working with records, right? Mm-hmm. These guys had 11, 12 boxes each.
Crates
of crates of records. Yes.
I would see the problem was like, so I would open for Sus, but he would always be like, at some point, be like, "Yo, can you jump on real quick?" And like, I'm sitting there going through his records, like, and like with records, you
have a certain order.
You have a certain order. You know a certain one is scratched or whatever. Like I had so many situations where I like pull out a record, pull it out, and like it skips or whatever. So I would bring all my records, and I had like 6 boxes and then a bunch of bags, and he had his. So literally, it was like 20 crates of records.
Yeah, it was wild. It was the wildest thing I would see.
And I used to bring like CDs.
How did y'all transport these records in a van?
In my mom's car.
Wow, really?
My mom had like a truck, and like I used to carry. Oh man, I messed that truck up so much. Mom was so bad.
Oh man,
my goodness, that's crazy.
But yeah, I brought all my records, and I brought Serato because again, at that point, back in the day, you'd have to go search and hunt for certain records, and like I wanted to play. There were like a certain rock records and stuff like that. It was hard to find, and like when I got Serato, I was like, oh my god, I could play all these songs that I've always wanted to play that I could never find, So I think that was part of the thing. Like I didn't even have crates on my Serato. I was just playing on all.
Wow.
Because I wasn't sure about it.
You know what?
At first.
Fresh did that. Rest in peace of Fresh. Fresh did that for a long time too.
Yeah,
when he first started. Yeah,
I still to this day I still kind of play on all. Like I have my little sets that I have and I have my playlist. But like nowadays I'm kind of just playing on all a lot of the times. Because I was just so inspired, like being able to play all this music that I've always wanted to play. That like I just forgot I had the records with me and I just kept playing on the Serato the whole night. So yeah.
Are you still doing vinyl?
I still play. I started playing on CDJs like heavily. I would say about a year and a half ago.
Okay.
But I've always been using the Serato and vinyl pretty much. But yeah, I just started on CDJs. I could never get used to it, but I finally got used to it.
I see you doing videos with like well, like controllers.
Yeah,
and CDJs.
yeah. We were just
Yeah.
because we used to shoot. We were started shooting DJ videos. Like again during COVID, like I started live streaming, doing Club Insomnia, which is a whole other thing. And I was using the turntables, and then my wife was like, "Yo, we got to start shooting DJ videos." But I'm like, I'm not transporting these heavy. The Pioneer turntables are like twice as heavy as the Techniques.
Yeah.
So I'm not transporting these to a place to do this. So like we ended up buying a controller. So I was like, I might as well just learn how to use CDJs. It's just most clubs don't have turntables.
Yeah, well, outside, but
keep it
you're based in LA, so that turntable culture is still prevalent.
Oh,
there.
it's huge in LA still,
Yeah.
but like most clubs don't keep the turntables like
In good
they don't
condition,
like
yeah.
they don't keep in good condition.
Yeah.
A lot of times like the RCA's are messed up or whatever, so it's like better to be able to like if I'm doing
Absolutely.
a nightclub, it's fine.
Absolutely.
If I'm doing an event, most events I use turntables still.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, okay. So let's talk about your events briefly. The type of events that you do, kind of, people want to see that turntable culture. Like you're doing stuff for like the Oscars.
Yeah.
I can't see anybody playing on CDJs or not even CDJs, but like on a controller at the Oscars. I think people want to see turntable culture or something like that.
Yeah, there's a certain nostalgia and certain mystique to playing on
Absolutely.
on turntables. I think but I know, but it's funny. Like the younger generation in LA, like they're about controllers. They carry their controller with them,
It's cheaper. It's cheaper, and you can carry it with you.
and you can play anywhere. Like anywhere.
You could pull up at a coffee shop.
Yeah, you can pull up anywhere. So like I respect that. I get that. I get it. I'm still love vinyl.
No, I mean, every time I go to LA, it's vinyl.
Well, I have a couple of questions because I just can't get over your resume. So when did you get your first big break in the entertainment industry to the level that you are right now? Because to have worked with people like Nas, Obama, Diddy, well, you know what? I wanted to ask you about that because you did a lot on your resume. It says a lot of Diddy parties.
Yeah, I did a bunch of not those type of parties.
No, I know. I'm not saying those type of parties, but I'm just saying, being that you had a relationship with him and everything.
Yeah.
Like, how is it when you saw it? Because I would consider.
was like,
are you friends with him? Or you guys? Would you consider him a friend?
Yeah, he was cool. Yeah, we were cool. Like for me, like me and my wife, the way we treat clients is like we treat it like it's a job. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm not like hanging out after the job. I'm not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because again, to me, it's like, yo, this person pays me. Like I came and do a job, whatever. Of course, like growing up in New York, it's Puff. You're like, oh my God, I'm teaching for fucking Puff. Oh shit, So of course, you're a little starstruck. But like I'm not trying to be hanging out at the crib and shit like that.
But was when everything happened? Did you guys feel bad? Did y'all reach out to the family, or did y'all just be like, I didn't know how close?
I kept it,
like distant.
Yeah, because I did my experience working for him, I didn't see any of that.
Okay.
We were like, I felt like almost like we were like I kind of
Everybody
shielded
says
like that.
Yeah.
Like I've been I've seen like
I didn't see anything like that
No, that's
either.
what I'm saying. Everybody says there wasn't
Listen, half of New York City people, half of people in New York who are nightlife have been to Puff parties. A million, everybody's been to Puff parties.
Of course,
it's literally the parties at the crib were literally the same type of shit. It was literally you just see celebrities, you see a bunch of people, a bunch of random people from nightlife. It's just like. I mean, I remember his birthday party in his crib was literally like, it was like some family shit. Like, it had like his ex-wives, ex-girlfriends were there, all the kids were there, his mom's there, they're cooking, they have the chef cooking like chicken and eggs.
Yeah, it's like a regular family get-together.
Right.
Yeah.
So when I heard it, when I heard about everything, I was like, where was this happening?
Right. That's everybody.
But
Everybody that we speak to are saying that.
Listen. People have two different type of parties.
I guess.
I'm not saying it didn't happen, but I'm just saying
it didn't happen when you were there.
I wasn't privy to any of it. So,
So how did you start doing the Emmys and the Oscars and all of these things?
Well,
how did that come about?
I was very determined. Like I'm a very driven person. So I just kind of willed myself into it. You know what I'm saying? Like I can say like nothing was was handed to me. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't come from famous family or whatever like that. You know what I mean? I'm not shots all. I mean, no disrespect to any DJ who's you take advantage of what you have. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I just was like, I would just show up everywhere. I was always, whenever I DJ, I always show up on time. Unlike today, like, you know what I mean? No, that's a big pet peeve of mine is being late to things because I have anxiety. So like when I'm late, I'm like sweaty, like I am right now. I'm always anxious, but yeah, I would just, I just would follow up with people. When I met my wife, she came from a PR background. So, like, she would show me how to put together a press kit and, like, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff. So, like, I would send out press kits to different places. The Oscar thing was really kind of crazy. Like, we moved to L.A., and we were sitting at home watching the Oscars. And she was like, oh, I wonder who does the after party. Like, what's the after party for the Oscars? So we looked it up on Instagram. It's like, oh, it's the Governor's Ball. I was like, I wonder who's DJing. And I looked it up on Instagram. Solange was DJing the after party. I'm like, oh, wow, we should try to get the DJ the after party next year. I looked at her, I said, babe, you know what? We're going to do it next year. Like, I just said, we say, if you just say it out loud.
Put it into the universe. Yep.
So I get a call from a friend, Mike Muse.
I saw Mike 2 weeks ago. Shout out to Mike.
Shout out to Mike Muse. Shout out to Mike Muse. I get a call from my boy Mike Muse the next day. He's like, yo, I'm in LA. I'm staying at this crib. We're throwing a house party. You should come by. I'm like, cool. So I went by the house party, and he introduced me to this dude, Sean Finney, and we were in the kitchen. He just introduced me to this kid. He's like, he's an artist, right? So me and Sean started talking, and Sean is like, he was an up and coming artist, but he also said I was like, oh, okay, you're an artist. What else do you do? And he's like, well, I'm also like the assistant to the president of the Academy. I'm like, you mean the Academy, like Academy Awards? He's like, yeah, like the Academy. I'm like, oh, shit.
Okay.
And then we started talking about the party. So eventually we became really cool. And when Oscars came along, I sent him our EPK, Me and Kisses, and like he just put us on.
That's awesome.
He kind of like, so it's almost like the universe kind of like
worked this way into
like
that.
The chances of me running into him after that was just like,
That's awesome.
So yeah, shout out to Sean. He was like, a very integral part of that, and also bringing like culture back to the Academy. You know
Absolutely, they was big on that.
Remember the show was before,
Yep.
So it was really instrumental in that. So like, shout out to him.
How many years have you been doing that now? You and your wife?
We've been DJing the Oscar. We didn't do the last one because like the fires and all that stuff. So they kind of pulled back.
They scaled back big time for that. Yeah.
So maybe about 9 years, almost 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Congratulations to you two. That is Black excellence.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
And that is like a power couple. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And I've never seen a husband and wife DJ duo. That's what they call you guys. They call you the DJ duo.
A DJ duo, yeah.
That's crazy. Y'all have your own tag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all hashtag DJ duo, Kiss and M.O.S. That's what it says.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Crazy. That's crazy.
We've been doing it in a while. So yeah, I started teaching her to DJ when I met her. I met her at PM. Just to get back to that story, yeah. I met her.
You met her at PM.
I met her at PM. She was working at PM she was a bottle host at PM, and she came up to me and we just started talking music. She was like, "Yo, I started playing like a lot of original samples," and she was like, "Oh, that's a sample to so and so." She's like, "Do you have the sample to this?" And I was like, "Nah, I don't have that." And she's like, "Do you have the sample to this?" I'm like, "Nah, I don't have that." So the next week, she brought in a CD with all these like joints that I didn't have, and I was like, "Oh wow, you really into like music like that?" So we just kept talking music. I said, "Yo, you should DJ. Like the way you look, and like if you become good, like you blow up."
Yeah, you set.
And she's like, "Well, I've asked a lot of DJs to teach me, but no one's wanted to teach me." I was like, "Well, I'll give you a lesson." Like,
Right.
That's his game. Let me kick my game real quick.
No, but like when she came through, she like, we actually she actually wanted a DJ lesson and gave her DJ lessons, and we kind of fell in love over the music. So
that's awesome. That's
we're actually
doing a
movie. We're actually like in the process of developing a movie about it.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, we're working.
Who's producing it? You guys are doing it yourselves?
Blackmailed Malcolm Lee from
Okay.
Best Man, who did the
Nice.
Best Man. Yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah, they're a production company we're working with right now.
Oh, that's awesome. I heard he's doing the Best Man series too. Is that true? The TV series?
They did the series.
They did the series.
On Peacock.
Yeah,
he's doing another one with all of the original cast members, Tay Diggs and all of them.
Yeah,
I think that was the one.
They did it on
okay,
Peacock.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I did the premiere for that just a couple years ago.
That's crazy.
That was really good too.
So how does your family look at it and see you come from where you started to where you are and who you are today? How does your mom take to that?
Well, my family's Guyanese. They're from South America, Guyana, and like West Indian. My mom is my mom's a doctor. My dad worked for the UN, so like they had jobs. So like when I came back from school and like I'm like wanting to be a DJ, they were not.
I'm sure
happy about it at all.
I'm sure.
They grudgingly supported it, but they were not happy about it at all until like one day I brought back my tax returns. My mom said showed her like I was actually paying taxes and like had a business, and then I invited my mom to this. I did the Alvin Ailey Gala. I invited my mom to the Alvin Ailey Gala. She was like, "Oh my God, like you're a DJ, like you're like doing this."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah." So.
What
That
kind
was
of doctor
like,
is your mom?
and that's like 10 years into it. Like,
Right.
So it took her 10 years to see how
Yeah,
big you are.
It was a minute. It took a minute.
So
yeah.
I go to family functions at the house. Like she's the coolest ever. Like and she
Yeah.
get down on her cooking. Like her cooking game
Yeah.
is not to
Really?
be played with. Like
Just be at my house when I'm not even there.
What?
word. I'll be there. I'll be there.
Yeah, Commissioner's like my family.
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah.
That is awesome. So what are you doing here in New York?
I did Mariah Carey's VMA after party
Oh, that's
last
nice.
Sunday, and I did a couple parties for Fashion Week.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm still here.
She did the Vanguard. She got the Vanguard
Yeah, she
Award.
Video Vanguard Award. Yeah.
Oh, so
Okay.
you did the after party. Where was that?
It was at this place 22. It's like a private club on 16th Street. Richard Kiva did it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was me and Sus.
Oh, dope. Right, because he's still her DJ, right?
He's still her DJ. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sus One is Mariah's DJ?
Yeah, it's been
For
he's been there a
years.
minute.
Crazy.
For years.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Before he even got on radio.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before he got on radio.
Oh, he was on radio before he got on New York radio. He was in Hartford.
He was in Hartford before he got on New
Yeah,
York.
yeah.
He was Mariah's DJ, but so yeah, he was DJ, and we hadn't played together in like
Years.
forever.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was
you
great.
guys killing it back to back.
It was great. It was great. We had a great time. He killed it. Yeah. Sexy Red performed. Busta Rhymes also was there. He was on the mic. It was dope. It was good. It was a good.
It felt like New York.
It felt like New York.
That's dope.
100%.
Felt like
You're
old New
originally
York.
from New York?
Yeah, born and raised.
Oh, okay.
Born and
That's
raised.
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love when Busta Rhymes gets on the microphone because he just gives you so much history.
He has so much energy.
He has
Yeah.
energy, but when he speaks, is like the passion behind
Yeah.
what he says.
He speaks from the heart.
Everything
Yeah.
is from the
Yeah.
heart, and that's what you could tell from the Caribbean side and his family upbringing,
Yeah.
because it's like the Caribbeans, they very proud,
100%.
very proud,
He's
very
like,
proud.
He's like my Caribbean uncle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody's Caribbean uncle. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. But we're gonna take a break and we're gonna come right back with DJ M.O.S. It's your girl BX, DJ Kamish. We'll be right back.
The new Party 1019. The new Party 1019. The new Party 1019. New York's #1 for throwbacks. The new Party 1019. The new Party 1019. The new Party 1019. New York's #1 for throwbacks.
All right, we're back. It's outside the booth. It's DJ Kamish. It's BX. It's DJ M.O.S. is here. BX, you have a hypothetical? For
Yeah, normally it would be DJ Knuckles to ask this question.
Okay.
But we have a segment of the show we call a hypothetical question where we ask you guys, if you weren't doing the DJ thing, if you never fell in love with music, what would you be doing?
I can't imagine a life where I would not fall in love with music. But I was really into like technical stuff. Like I was really into like I was an engineering major in college.
You went to College Park.
I went to College Park, yeah. But
Shout out to Maryland.
honestly, like I'm really interested in science. So like I'll probably be in the AI space, which is kind of what I'm doing now. Kind of.
Really?
Yeah.
So what
Okay.
are you doing in the AI space?
Well, I started designing apps. I started coding
Oh,
this
okay.
year. So I started designing AI apps. I've been writing a script with AI. So I've just been doing like just learning prompts, learning how to design, doing art with AI. So I've been doing all that. That's what I've been doing.
AI is such a cheat code.
It's such a cheat code. I
It's
mean, you
a
have to
cheat code.
want
You have to know how to
these.
do it right, though. You just can't sit there and say, "Hey, do this." It has to. You have to really.
I'm gonna
tweak
start.
it.
I'm actually was thinking about starting like a page where I'm just starting like showing people how to like prompt different AI models because like it's really like a science to it. You
It
know what I'm
is.
saying?
No, it is.
It is.
I'm
and,
not.
and you have to create templates so it can get used to what you want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like you could create the
I create,
templates for
like-
the background and just click on that and then put whatever you want in there and then it does it
Yeah, I
for
have
you.
templates that I've created and all that stuff to like. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm heavy into AI right now.
You'd be surprised. Like I was DJing in Vegas, and I hadn't played in Vegas in a while. And I remember when I landed, I said, let me just try AI and see what it does. And I asked it about the specific club I was playing at Jewel. Like, what are the top 50 songs that are hot right now at Jewel, specifically Jewel nightclub in Las Vegas? It literally gave me a list of the songs, and I looked at the song. I looked at the songs. So I've already been going through music, so I already knew what I was going to play. I went through the list. I was like, "This is a good list."
I got
listen.
listen.
It was accurate. Then I was like, "Where did you get this from?" And it literally sourced from DJs doing podcasts talking about music and people talking specifically about Jewel and the records that they were playing, and literally took from there. And
I gotta go to Vegas this weekend. I gotta play.
It's really good.
I gotta play at House of Blues this weekend, but I gotta play.
songs in there. I was like, I didn't realize. I listened to it. I said, "Oh, that's what that record is." Like, seriously.
But I gotta play. I gotta play reggae though. So I'm trying to figure out what kind of reggae would even be played out there.
Yo, just ask it.
So I'll ask it.
It doesn't hurt to ask.
Yeah.
The worst it could say is I don't know.
You go through music and be like, okay, this is not good.
Yeah.
The worst it could say is I don't
Bob
know.
Marley stir it up like I don't think that's gonna work.
Oh, that's dope. And then another question that we like to ask our guests is what advice would you give to a young and up and coming M.O.S? Because with your mom being a doctor, your dad being a UN assemblyman or official working there.
Yeah.
What would you give to? Because they didn't want you to do music, or they didn't know.
I would say, follow your passion. If you're passionate about music, follow it. Follow that passion. I would say, work your ass off. Meet every single person you can. Go out every night that you can. Talk to everybody. Build relationships with everybody, from the bartenders to the busboys to the doormen to the owners to the promoters. Meet everybody. Get everybody's name. Get everybody's number. Text people. Constantly, just constantly grind and network, because that's the only way to make it happen. Like, and tell you, if you work hard and do all those things, it will eventually happen. People can only say no for so long.
Yeah.
And then work on your craft. Obviously, you got to be good.
Yeah.
At what you do.
Yeah.
But if you are, that's the only way.
No,
and it works.
That makes sense.
It's very simple.
Yeah. Where can people follow you?
Instagram at DJ M.O.S. TikTok at DJ M.O.S.0. I don't know who has DJ M.O.S. on TikTok, but I need it, please. On X at DJ M.O.S. and that's it.
Is it dots in between the initials or just
No,
M.O.S?
just DJ M.O.S.
Oh,
DJ
okay,
M.O.S.
so that's easy.
Yeah.
When I was looking for you, I didn't know if it was dots in between.
No.
So when I seen the picture, I was like, "Is this him?" So when Kamish posted it, I was like, "That is him." So
I have one of those cartoon things.
It would look like an avatar or something.
Yeah,
I'm
thinking about making a cartoon, a cartoon based on a DJ, kind of like a Boondocks cartoon, but based on a DJ.
Don't tell nobody that.
Yeah, I mean,
telling the story, giving away.
No
your
ideas
secrets.
original at this point.
Right.
Well, you'd be surprised.
That's true.
How many ideas would be original, because people aren't being.
I already put it out there on Instagram, so
people
know. I'll be like,
so you're the originator.
That's my copyright right.
So what's your cartoon going to be named? Don't say that.
I haven't.
I was just saying, don't do that. So do you mentor any DJs? Like, what do you do if a DJ comes up to you?
I've had assistants and I have people I've mentored in the past. Currently, I'm not, but I definitely have in the past. Yeah, I was giving Amanda Sales DJ lessons long time ago. Who else? My boy DJ Just, Kiana Parks. She worked with my wife for a long time.
Shout out to her.
Yeah, who else?
Shout out to Just too. Just is overseas.
Yeah, he's in Dubai now.
He's in Dubai. Yeah.
He's in Dubai now. I think he came with me to Dubai for the first time.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't think of who else. But yeah, I've mentored a bunch of people.
Okay.
Oh, that's dope.
I have a great track record with mentoring, so I'm very I gotta.
That's dope, man. I don't know. I don't know if I have a great track record.
So how long are you here for?
I'm here till I'm supposed to leave tomorrow, but I got to be in DC next week.
You doing a party?
Yeah, I'm doing a party at the W down in DC next Thursday.
CBC.
Is that CBC?
I think
it might be CBC. And then also it's my fraternity's 50th anniversary, my chapter's 50th anniversary.
Okay.
Cap outside, so
Is this another party that I can't get into? Since y'all said I haven't been to a DJ M.O.S. party.
Well, I may stay here. If I may stay the weekend, so I might have something this weekend, maybe in New York. I'll let you know.
Please do.
Yeah, of course.
I'll let you know.
Please do.
I'll let you know.
Because I would love to come.
Last time I saw him, my other half and I pulled up at Paul's Casablanca. That's when we couldn't get into, what's the name of that joint in Queens? Record Room.
Oh.
That was that night.
I still haven't been there yet.
I love
go.
Record Room.
I really want to go.
Oh, Record
It's
Room
in
is
Queens or
dope.
Brooklyn?
It's in Queens, in Long Island City.
Yeah.
They gave me a hard time. I was with my other half. They gave us a hard
Record
time.
Room, I love Record
They
Room.
turned us away at the door. There was nobody outside. It was like real. It gave me real Manhattan vibes
Really?
in Long Island City, and I was like, "Y'all don't earn this."
Times have changed.
Yeah, and I was
get
like,
there early.
so I left. I went to Paul's Casablanca because you were there, where I could get that kind of behavior.
And they
Let us
you
right in.
Yeah, Fabrizio's a character. He's the doorman. Is amazing.
But he was great. Like he saw the two of us. We came dressed.
Go on
I'm
in.
gonna have a good
I'm
time.
gonna give you like Fabrizio's Instagram. When you see him, you'll get it. Like he's
Okay.
hilarious.
Really?
Well, I hope you do a party this weekend so I can show up because
Yeah.
I do pull up for my DJs.
yeah,
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do
I'm
it.
ready. Well, when next time you come, we have to sit down with you again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Next time.
We got to get more time with you. Get a better Lyft driver
Yeah, please.
who knows
real.
his
What's
way
going on?
around the city.
For real. Not taking
You
detours.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're making us miss valuable time with our
No,
guests.
man.
Yeah.
Man, but I appreciate you coming through.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate
Everyone
it.
give a round of applause for our special guest, DJ M.O.S. in the building with us today.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
This is, I was about to say my real name. This is BX, DJ Kamish. DJ Knuckles, he's not here today, but he'll be back on the next one. We gonna stay tuned.
Yeah, outside the booth, y'all.
All right.
Later.
Peace.
The new Party 1019. The new Party 1019. New York's #1 for throwbacks.